My question is to the Prime Minister. How has the Albanese Labor government been pursuing its agenda this fortnight? And how does this compare to other approaches in Parliament?
Give the call to the Prime Minister.
I thank the member for Dixon for her question, and of course a highlight of the first fortnight was the first speeches by all of the new members in this chamber, particularly, if I can single out one, it is the member for Dixon, who was quite extraordinary, I think, in outlining her life story and what's brought her to this place and why she will be an outstanding contributor as the member for Dixon. And our focus this fortnight has been very much on delivering to improve the living standards of the people that we represent, strengthening Medicare through cheaper medicines, protecting penalty rates, which passed the House today, cutting student debt, which passed the Senate today. This week we've also known that inflation has come down to 2.1% on an annual basis. The same figure, 2.1%, was the March 2022 last quarter in which the coalition were in government. 2.1% in just one quarter compared with 2.1% across an entire year, making a difference, getting inflation down at the same time as we've got wages up and we've kept unemployment low. That is the Labor way, that's the Australian way. And I'm asked about the alternative agendas that have been pursued in this parliament. Well, the opposition have certainly been pursuing their own agenda, or should I say agendas, because there's more than one over there, fighting publicly over whether climate change is real and over whether they support net zero. I mean, at one point this week, I have the TV on in the background there, and I said last week that the Nats had taken up occupation of the Sky News studio, but it was particularly good this week because they had two shows running on Sky News at the same time. There was the Nationals leader in the studio with Laura Jays, but in the corner, in the little box there, there was all the Nat renegades out the front, along with one or two Liberals in the corner. A split screen showing a split party. A split screen.
Order. The Attorney-General will cease objecting. The Leader of the Nationals, the manager on a point of order.
Personal relevance. The question was tight. It was about the agenda inside the Parliament. It wasn't about Sky News or if the Prime Minister's been watching television.
The question was asked about the government's agenda and the government's comparing that to other, and he is obviously answering that part of the question.
Every time the new manager for opposition business gets up, you feel a little nostalgia for Paul Fletcher. Joni Mitchell was right. You don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Order.
You've got to bring back the hand signals.
The teapot.
Order.
Then this week
Order.
they tried to abolish build-to-rent schemes. They opposed the student debt relief during the campaign, but they couldn't even vote on it over there. Mr Speaker, we have a clear agenda of helping Australians. They have an agenda of fighting amongst themselves. And I ask that further questions be placed on the notice paper.